All right, so there's nobody here. It's a Friday afternoon, and I'm just kind of sneaking in here because I don't want to. Oh, I forgot. Let me not forget. I got to put my jewelry in. Oh, yeah. Spirit came in earlier, gave me a message, and my nose got so itchy I had to tear this thing out. So, anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a hot minute. They told me to go live. I'm going to try and start doing this a little bit more. Look at that. We have stickers in the midst. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, okay. So, we need to get some stickers. We're going to be doing a reading. It's going to be, I have a note right here that says assumptions people make about you. And we're doing 6 piles. Okay. So, if you want to join in, great. If you're watching this later, or if you watch it later and I haven't had and if I forget, if y'all could help me out with the timestamps down at the bottom, I'll probably just say them out loud to myself. Maybe I'll even take the initiative and write them down. So I'm going to go into the sticker basket here, and I'm going to just grab a handful. Let's see here. There's a bunch of cards in there, but I already have 4 decks that Spirit wanted me to work with. I've got the Light Seers Tarot. I've got the, hello, somebody's watching. I've got Light Seers Tarot. I've got the teapot, not the teapot, teacup. The tea leaf cards. I've got those. Light Seers Tarot. These are the archetypes. This is Kim Kranz. It's her newest deck, and it's fabulous. It's like the elementals or something. Oh, so good. And then we have the other Kim Kranz, the Animal Spirit, Unknown Animal Spirit deck, and it's a twofer. Okay, so I got 2 decks stacked in here. And then I have the Brian Froud Fairy deck, which is just fabulous when you're trying to get information. So again, what assumptions do people make about you? We're doing 6 piles, so let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do for our pile selection. Welcome, 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 whoever's here. I don't have a moderator or anything like that. I apologize if I get into flow and I ignore you, but welcome. I feel like we need some tunes, or at least some like binaural beats or something like that. You know what? Let me go ahead and handle it. I mean, it's live. You can do whatever we want. I do what I want. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. Let's get some. I don't want to get copyrighted. I wouldn't mind if this got monetized at some point in time in the future. So I'm actually going to just put on some. Let's see here. Let's brighten this up. All right, here we go. Interesting. I'm like, what's the last thing I was on? I'm like, let's keep that up because I still want to watch that. And we're going to go YouTube. Actually, we're going to go bilateral beats, not binaural beats. I keep trying to remind myself to look at the camera because if you look here, I'm just looking at myself. If I look here, I'm actually looking at you. Random person that's here right now. Let's see here. So tunes. Ooh, we like this river frequency. I can't say that. Bilateral. No, because I don't want to get copywritten. All right, here we go. We'll do, you know what? I'll put the hour-long one, and then I'll know when the hour is up when this is finished. Oh my goodness, we got 2 of y'all in here. Sorry, I don't have, I know, I'm a YouTuber without YouTube Premium. I don't pay for that crap. I'm not going to pay for it. Excuse me, pardon me. Although hopefully when we get monetized here, hopefully, y'all, that's the best way you can help me out is like watch the ads. I do. So the readers that ask me to watch the ads, I actually do. I'll turn it off and watch them because I do appreciate the call to action. I just see 4-4. I did the see 444 on the clock, and there's okay. I love it. That's a sign, y'all. Here we go. All right. So Binaural beats are great, but bilateral are actually even better for focus, concentration, trying to drop down into gamma, delta, theta, whatever you're trying to do. So let's go ahead. We're going to pick out 6 stickers now. 6 stickers because we have 6 piles. It's a big one. All right, pile number 1. Pile number 1. Butterfly. What assumptions do people make about you? Butterfly. Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 2. What assumptions do people make about my pile number 2? Okay, we have the peacock. Ooh, we've got the skull with the tunage. All right, pile number 2. All right, pile number 3. I love these stickers, actually. Oh, we've got a dancing skeleton. Can you tell there's a little bit of a theme here? You're going to see lots of owls, butterflies, skeletons. See if you can get something different here. Pile number 4. They're like, wait, I guess it's all skeleton theme here. We got the happy, like, woo. All right, maybe, I'm getting a lot of body language off of these. So maybe that's the whole point. Oh, and then pile number 4, we got this, the hacker kitty, the hacker cat. I love it. And then pile number 5. Pile number 5. I don't like that one. And I looked at it. Pile number 5. Now I'm like, which ones are the like? Ooh, bat. We've got bat. Pile number 5. When's the last time I've done 6 piles? I don't know if I have. 6 piles. Assumptions. We're going to make these toot sweet. Ooh. Is that an and? Is that a P? Is that a uterus? I don't know what that is. Is that an E? Or is it a C? Somebody in the comments, drop down below if you know what that is. All right. We got our 6 piles. And then they gave me 5 decks to work with. So we're going to work with those. And we're just going to call it a day. All right, basket of stickers. Yeah, we're going to start there. No, we're going to start there. Okay. What assumptions do people make about you? This card really wanted to be talked about. Yeah. No, I got like a coughing fit before I came on here. And then my hair got like crazily tangled into something. And then something else. And it was like, oh, we're not supposed to come on here. Is that right? Is that right? As Crow as that, oh, somebody's observing. Is that right? Okay. It's all good. Give me them watch time hours. I love it. All right. I wish I could play some tunage as my throat chakra. Okay, pile number 1. Let's get into your energy because I feel like I'm already here. It's like you're very aware of the people that are around you. With the crow that came out, right? Very aware of the people that are watching you. You're observing the people that are observing you. Here it's very frustrating. Whew. Now I'm getting anxiety. Oh, I think people are starting to realize. Okay, now I'm in your energy. What assumption? There's somebody in your energy currently that is starting to realize that you know who they are. I don't think that you've said anything. I'm just channeling right now, right? I don't think you said anything, but I'm getting this. I'm like this overwhelming, like, I think somebody may have, when they say when people make assumptions of you, it makes an ass out of you and me. I feel like somebody just completely asked themselves out with their assumptions of you. So let's go ahead. Pile number 1. What assumptions? I'm not going to go into, I'm sure this person will, they're already, right? I'm like already getting narky vibes because they're already trying to take over your reading, right? Attention on me. Yeah, I'm getting with the vulture. Yeah, and the crocodile in reverse. Yeah, you got a lurker here because it's butterfly. So what assumptions? So again, they want to make it about them if they come up and, they can be a side story, but they will not be your main character energy. Okay. So pile number 1. What assumptions do people make about you? Let's just see. Ooh, that flew out. Ooh, child. We got the elephant, we got the buffalo. Okay, so you have to have earth. You can't get those like 2 ton. Ooh, with the dragon in reverse. Dragon actually flipped down. It wanted to with the phoenix. It's like, ooh, that's interesting. There are two with okay, like so much information. Okay. What assumptions do people make about you? They don't know what you've been through. They know that you've been through something. They can feel it. And with elephant, okay, so we got elephant, right? This elephant, look at the tusks, right? It's been through something. These tusks are all about like clearing the way, clearing the pathway to something. You've cleared the pathway to something here, right? Like you have been through something. This is a ragtag elephant, right? This is like it might be even the loner elephant that's like just all the family's gone. It's got this is the hermit elephant, right? Like it's got its own lantern. It's like I'm doing my own thing, but I remember everything, bitches, right? And then we have the buffalo. Right. I think that people like your energy. Look how big this is. When you walk into a room, if you have elephant and buffalo spirit energy, I mean, look at this, right? This is like God sent. Yeah. Oh, catalyst. You might need my catalyst. Okay. So if you've read my other readings from 2 summers ago, there's definitely this energy that keeps you like you're the person that like comes into people's lives and like everything, like their entire lives blow up, right? You're like walking karma / walking tower pile number one here with this like and it's a big energy, right? It bowls people over. Like these two energies like in nature do not wait for anybody, right? The elephant's like I'm cool, I'm do my own thing or whatever. I just watched, oh my gosh, 1923, that's Taylor Sheridan, like the offshoot of Yellowstone, and like they're in like the African Sahara. Oh, spirit is here, look at that. The African Sahara, and freaking all of a sudden it's like this pod of elephants go by and they think they're good, and then all of a sudden like the elephant like charges them, right? So like people think like you might be peaceful. This buffalo looks pretty peaceful, but it looks like it's getting a lot of information about people. Yeah, I think you. I'm just getting like electric. Like also anybody that's really familiar with like Alice exists readings, like it seems like always her first pile is like this setting the stage, and then the rest of them are like offshoots or like hubs or something like that. And that's what I'm getting here is like there's this, I feel like this is the jumping off point of everybody in this reading. And yeah, there's just something, oh, I'm getting off-putting. People they find it very off-putting because I feel like, well, it's not even I feel. I know. It's very, very triggering to people that aren't able to work through their own stuff. And so when they meet someone that gets all the downloads and also has the chutzpah to actually move through obstacles, regardless of whether they lose a trunk or something like that, right? This can definitely bring in and draw in a lot of envy and jealousy from people. So yeah, I just feel like you're really like, and then with this, we've got this dragon here that popped out, but it wanted to be face down. And then we've got this phoenix. I almost feel like there's this false narrative. Yeah, I think that people are like, oh, you say that you're the phoenix, right? But you're really like the false like person that like you know observes people, and hey, if you're a psychic, if you're a tarot reader and this, that, and the other, like if it's not just announced on reality TV or whatever, if you're getting your information, people may think it's nefarious. It's nefarious because they can't do it. They don't understand it. They think that it's like of the devil. People don't realize that cards are vibration. It's a little ridiculous, okay? You don't like go and persecute and hang magicians, but you're willing to do it to a female that can like point out her abuser with the cards. The cards can do it. All the cards are never wrong. People don't understand it. It's our interpretation of the cards that can go wrong, right? We are the human aspect of us is the thing that can go wrong, but the cards are never wrong. The cards pick up everything. Okay, the subconscious, whether you know how to interpret them or not, that's a totally different thing. Okay, and so here I feel like there's just a lot of people that are like just think that like you're fake. Their assumptions like you're like this fake woke type of person, and with this butterfly transformation, it's like, I think you understand it. I think you might have been there yourself before, like you're just like, I get it. I didn't believe this shit either. I know that's how I am. I'm like, for 2 years, like I had to get convinced. I had to have like hard evidence in my hand. I need like stats and numbers. I came from the restaurant business. I want to know how many people, how close, how accurate am I, right? Like how many right? And so that's what people are like, oh, you're so cocky and this, that, and the other. And you know what? Damn straight I am. Because I got numbers to back it up, right? That's the only thing that was going to prove it to me. And that's the only way that my now employers, were going to prove it to me and because I didn't believe in this, right? And so I know that I'm here on this channel to all of you skeptics, right? It's okay, right? Like it's okay. And first of all, we have to understand that being psychic has nothing to do with spirituality, and we have to separate the two. Okay. All right, moving right along. So, can I speak? Apparently not. Pile there. Anyhow, isn't it cute? I love it so much. It's not real. It's a little fakey fake, but I love it. Assumptions people make about you. Pile number 2. No, we're not pile number 2. Pile number 1. You might want to go watch pile number 2. I haven't done it yet. Obviously, I don't like I'm doing it live. But I mean, I could have stitched it together, but we're doing it live, so apparently not. Blech. Oh, Bodacious Bodak in reverse. I love it. You know, they don't. Okay, this is actually really interesting. People are like I'm getting like this bland energy. Like they think you're bland, you're blasé, you're like not that big of a deal. Right? They're getting supporting energy. You all know me and my bangs. Supporting energy or character energy. They're like, you're never going to, oh, that's right. They feel like you're predictable. Just like my bangs. Ah! Oh, I can't stand. It's the Virgo in me. Oh, am I happy? Is my happiness making you mad? I lost 4. No, we're down to 2. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Here we go. Oh, I think I might be being too loud into my microphone. These are new microphones. I think they're really loud too. Maybe I should tone it down. All right, Bodacious Bodak in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting this, like the assumptions they make about you are just like, you're just predictable. And why? So I do want to get like more, and they're like, no, it's like, stop there. Why? That is the question. This is prompt engineering, right? This is ChatGPT 101. Prompt engineering. Why do they feel? Is this the right deck? I don't know. Okay, now we can use this one. Am I flirting with myself? I believe so. We're the other 2 people in here that are watching. With my little light bulb that's going bananas in the background. It's been a long time. I forgot about it. Yeah. I forgot about that. It's when I first started realizing there might be somebody in the room with me. I'm like, what's going on with the lamp? And I was just spirit team. So for anybody that's watching this now or in the future, you can definitely, if you're interested in knowing whether you've got like paranoia, I don't like using that word, but energy in the room with you that's not yours, turn on a lamp, throw on your electromagnetic little thingy here, and they will reveal themselves to you. I'm getting a calmness, the festivity. So why do people? It's like, is that? No, I want to know who's the real you. Who cares about why? It is what it is. Who's the real you then? Who are you then? These are the assumptions they make. I don't think that you'd be mad at them. I wouldn't be mad at these. I don't like the way that came out. It's got to jump. And that's a past energy. If it falls to your left, it's a past energy. If it falls to your right, it's a future energy. If it falls somewhere in the middle, pardon. I got a very sensitive mic. Mom. Here we go. Oh, the Great Serpent. I'm getting see all be all. This is actually a very disturbing card. I'm getting the serpent eating its own tail, the Aurora Borealis, whatever. This is the same. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting you. You shake up the social norm. The real you is that they're right and they're wrong. Shake. Why am I like? Is Theodore here? I say Theodore. I mean Seuss because he likes when I rhyme, and he hasn't been around a long. Last time on the way to Austin. There's this. Oh, I'm getting genealogy. Like, what is going on right now? Passed on generations genealogy. It's like you're breaking up people's DNA. I'm saying like a crumbling of people's DNA. Curse breaker. The great serpent. Oh, I'm getting this. It's like you yourself is like you're like this kundalini energy. I think you're like a great I want to say the great awakening. I think you're like an awakener. Like we're getting that cat catalyst energy. Like I think you are here to awaken that. Like where are we? How many 20 minutes? So goodness gracious, we've got mortification and sun splendor all together. It's like this light and dark balance. Like who are you? You're just this. Like I said, I don't feel like they're far off the mark. And I feel like this again. I feel like this reading this number one. Like whoever picked pile one, you might want to. Sure, I love the watch time hours, but I don't want you watching things that you're not supposed to be watching. What I do is I get a deck of cards, like regular playing cards, and that's what I pull to see what pick a card I need to. Like I just don't. And if I don't have a playing deck of cards, I usually have some type of cards on me. But if I don't, then I go on gut because my cards got taken away from me for 3 months, and I had to learn how to navigate. Oh, my belly's all hanging out. I'm proud of myself because it's not that much of a belly anymore. Y'all don't know. I was over 300 pounds. I'm happy. Um, that was for somebody. Yeah, it's not diet. It's here. Whoever's watching here has nothing to do. I mean, it has everything to do with what you're eating, but if you get it right up here, then everything else will follow. And I know it sucks. DM me if you really want to know how. Yeah, I think pile number one. I'm getting like this dead. Oh, that's why I'm just like all of a sudden it's like flattened. It's like people's assumptions. It's like everything they assumed about you is like now I'm getting like nil or like like I'm getting square one. It's like people have to rebuild their idea of you because there's something that you've done in the recent past that has just completely I'm getting shattered like glass explosions. I actually feel that people like you have made people realize like their own projections, like what they were projecting onto you, and they realize like, did I ever have a conversation with that person? Did I ever know them? Did I ever talk to them? Do I know anything about their love life? Do I know anything about them? Do I know where they're from? Do I know even what their heritage is? Do I know anything about this person? How did I make all of these assumptions? How did I come against this person? How am I possibly facing jail time against this person? And I know nothing about them. Because I looked at them at face value, because this person takes care of themselves, because of their, you know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, whatever assumptions people are fighting, like you are, like I'm getting like bigotry, like misogyny and bigotry all day long. You are shaking up people's worlds of what they understand about people from a different race, people from a different gender, people that whatever it is, it's like out of their zip code, like people that like don't look like them, people that like don't cook like that. Like it's crazy to me the amount of people, but like here we're not here to. I mean, we'll wag our finger, but um, it's all exposure, right? Like I had to learn this. I had to learn this as like a newbie flight attendant and being scared and being really embarrassed of myself, like going onto a plane and being uncomfortable with people that like were wearing like turbans because I'd never been around anybody from like the Middle East or anything like that, and I ended up living with like some awesome, really high professional guys in Washington, D.C. that were East Indian, and the amount of racism that came towards us. Like, even if we went to like cook out on the back porch, and these guys are like, and do you not even know there's a lottery? Do you not even know like how much in taxes? They're paying like 57% just for the pleasure of being in the United States. Like, I mean, it's just crazy to me, but I didn't know, right? And so I walked into a job that's like, right, little old me that's been completely sheltered my entire life, and like had to open up my eyes and open my my heart to people, and I think that's just kind of where you're at right now. This is going to be really long. I feel like it's going to be long. But I mean, I guess that's why we're here, right? So, okay, pile number 2. No, we're not going to make this too long. I am not going to go through 2.5 hours live on this. We're not going to do it. I don't think this magnet is going to hold up that long. But I do love it. I do love it. Tell me what you think. Drop a comment in the comments. Whatever. It's Friday. It's Friday night. And I feel like I should play something. Okay. Pile number 2, let's get this party started. Because pile number 1, I'm not. Oh, people are feeling jaded. That's all right. You can feel jaded. I'm good with that. Let's see here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You plus me equals US. I don't know. Is that like an America thing? I love America. Hallelujah. Baby Jesus. I love America. All right. I think I'm properly warmed up. Let's get into this. Pile number 2. All right. Yeah, I'm like already. I'm like focused in your energy. What do people think of you and who you really are? I think we're still going. Yay. All those okay, I just immediately grabbed for the tarot, so we're just going to roll with that. Hey, the subconscious, right, knows what it wants. That's what tarot is all about. It's like all of a sudden I want to, okay, pile number 2. What assumptions do people make about you? Well, first of all, I just got really deep, right? It was like this seemingly, I just got really deep. I also have like headphones on this skull guy. It's like lone wolf, deep in thought, don't bother me, right? This is airport language for leave it alone. Yeah. Pile number 3. Okay. What assumptions do people make about you? They want 5 cards. There's some 5 cards out here. Way they fall. Ooh, we got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, holding back. I'm like, ooh, unbothered. 9 of Swords in reverse. I love the way these puppets shuffle. 7 of Wands. Another defensive energy. Wheel of Fortune. And I got nothing for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I'm already getting RBF. Like they take one look at you. Oh, I'm getting self-conscious. People get self-conscious around you. Why is that? Oh, you're with the High Priestess. What is going on? For ones, they want to approach, but they will not. They will not. I'm like, ooh, I'm getting like anxiety here. Yeah, it's like 4 of Pentacles. It's like, what assumptions? Like, first of all, you're going to hold back on them, and that like you don't give a 7 of Wands. It's like, I don't want none of your whoop. Wheel of Fortune. You can't get none of my whoop. Because I know what you did last summer. I will have to say, whoever you are, I know who you are, right? You're my High Priestess collective. You're my, like, even if you're on the dark side, you're still bewitching. You're still like you're doing all the whatever you're doing, it's working. It's not working on my collective, like my High Priestess collective, right? But you're still here to like try and get all the goods. I'm like, do I have a bald spot? What's going on right here? Well, we not like blend that in enough. But like, yeah. Oh, I'm getting distraction, energy, assumptions. It's like people feel like you're real. Oh, it's like they don't know. They want to assume, but they're afraid to assume. It's really interesting. I guess because we're getting 6 piles, it's the energy getting pulled out a little thinner because I'm like, this is very, very specific. But like with you holding back, like look at all of, okay, I just want you to look at the imagery. Okay. Let's just show you how to read cards a little bit here. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the 9, right? Like unbothered. I'm not worried at night. And then we have the like, look at this. I am self-centered. I am unbothered. This is me at night. I am not up at night worried. I am self completely centered. And it's a beautiful fucking thing, right? The wheel of fortune here will not turn with me in your life, right? It may turn for me, but it's not going to turn for you. Right? People make this assumption that if they get into your life, there is no, right? They slide themselves in here and say, you're so self-centered. You are so, right? They don't have anything. And I think they're correct. I think they are absolutely correct with the high priestess here. I think everybody's gotten the memo. What assumptions do they make? I don't think these are assumptions. I think this is the truth. But let's go ahead and jump into it. I like we haven't even gotten to the tea leaf cards. All right, let's see like who's the real you, because I'm like, I think they're kind of dead on. You might be dealing with like a empath, narcissistic. You're right. It's like the dark empath that like knows who the empath is. Interesting. Woo! What do we got? Virgin's milk. Oh, that's too funny. And then separation. Yeah, these are people that you've separated yourself from. With this virgin's milk. Oh, God. This is how they presented themselves to you. I am the virgin's milk. I am pristine. Everybody, I'm the victim. Right? They also feel like this is how you present yourself, right? Like you're so innocent and so this, that, and the other, right? Because they don't know anything about you. Why? Because you don't give them anything. And why? Because it's none of their fucking business. What is wrong with privacy these fucking days? Like, why are you so triggered? The people that are triggered by your boundaries are the people that you need to have the boundaries with the most, right? Virgin's milk. That's right. I'm gonna take this suckling titty out of your face. Hello, Virgin Virgos. You might have a significant or like a Virgo stallion like me, right? Yeah. Like, boom goes dynamite. Separation. I think so. I'm the hermit, bitch. I don't care what sign you are. Like, this is you. This is your energy. This is like who you are. I am pure of heart. I am worth the suckling titty, whatever going price at market, blah, blah. Like, you've got so many. Like, this is just a pile that, like, inhales narcissists, right? Narcissists are like, oh, we're coming for you. You're just too innocent. You're just too, oh, you got that empathic, this and the other. Let me turn you around and turn you whatever. And you're like, I eat narcissists for breakfast. I like it, pile 2. Yeah. Like, we're done. I'm like, are we done? I think we're done. Cool. All right. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What are we doing? The Macarena? Oh, no, it's the cha 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 cha. Oh, this is the dance. It is the dancing one. I like all of a sudden I'm getting like, are you like out on the dance? Like you're like the first person out on like the wedding dance floor. I can feel it. I can feel it. Pile number 3. Might want to watch pile number. It might be a progression again. Unsweetened cranberry and champagne. And a little bit of, I don't know if I can say that without getting demonetized on here. A little bit of love. Well, I felt like sharing that with you, so I'm like already in your energy. I mean, this is the party, right? What are people's assumptions that you're a partier? And I'm like, they might be right because I'm feeling it, and all of a sudden the fairies want to come on out. So 333 up across at the top. I like it. I like your energy. Yeah, no, it feels good. And also, is this It's a blank slate. No, it's not. Radio? Oh, I was going to say rodeo. Radio. Pardon me. Radio star. That might be a... Yeah, I'm like, that's something for somebody. Radio killed the video star. Video killed the radio star. There's something there. I have one of my little tiny... You know me. There's probably 1,000 of these floating around in a week. Okay. 5 card. Okay, we're gonna do 5 card draw on this. Interesting. I'm like in the tea. I'm like the tea leaf cards are like kind of like calling my name. Do they want to be? Those things are why. If you haven't, I'm talking about. It's the best $20, but they're scary. They're intense. Those tea leaf cards. If you know, you know. Like little circles, little discs of love and death. I don't know. Like they're so. And there's no tarot about them. Like they just have little things on them. I don't even want to call them oracle. They're more fortune telling because they are intense. Hello, my beautiful people. I'm like, we have 4 more to go. Well, 5 more. 6 piles. All right, we just got to blow through this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, the death on the bottom. We got the dark lady. What are people? Okay. Now as the cards are all flipping up. Okay, the dark lady. What are people assuming about you? Where are we? 36 minutes. Oh gosh, the goblin. Is that Gullah? Oh, and they're. Yeah, you're not friendly. That you're okay. People are some. Okay, I think this is definitely my energy. Okay, like no. All right, it's too much coming up. People think that you're in the craft. People think that they should stay away. People think that they should keep their partners away from you. Definitely like a big Lilith energy here, dark femme. Oh yeah, bodacious bodak. Like you're gonna bring some like trouble. I'm getting trouble. Trouble, Ray Montague or Montaigne. Ray Montaigne. Trouble. She na 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 na. Trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Woo! Chased by a woman. Yeah. Oh, get some romantic. There's so many cards flipping out. I just want one. One spirit. Okay, they said pull. All right. Oh, yeah. What are people like? Where I'm like, snappy. Let's get the snappy going on. They're like, we're live. We don't have to. Okay. Let me sit into hey, this is me getting out of my comfort zone, right? Like one day I'm like, I just want to brush my hair and reapply my makeup because I don't like being on stage. Dark lady, people's assumptions of you. Again, I don't think that they're that far off. I think you definitely have this aspect, but we definitely like this is definitely like I'm getting like primarily other female energies that are like, she's a dark lady. She's going to cast a spell on you. She's going to like cook your food in her menstrual blood and like, right? Like I'm totally getting people like, you don't need to even be near this person. Like she's going to bewitch you. Like she's going to, right? The bodacious, this isn't the bodacious, it's Luathis the Wild. Yeah, which is even almost worse than the bodak. Like this is the one that like wants to come do the F shit in your life, right? And then like you don't want to move forward with List or the spirit dancer, right? List of the shadows, right? Like you don't want to push poor. Interesting. Like people might be saying like this person really like is a gold digger, or they want your money or something like that, right? Yeah, you definitely have a lot of people. If you are the person that is the my grammar is completely off here. The assumptions that people are making are not awesome, and I feel like they're talking about it. I feel like they're like definitely like spreading the word or what they think is the word. And I don't think that these people, especially with this like, even though it looks like you're colorful, I'm getting also like Jacob, like in the biblical where he had the coat of many colors, and like his brothers were really, and he ended up being like the pharaoh. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Like, and not just at the dream, like, I mean, there was like a whole Broadway show, but I'm talking about the actual biblical story where it's like the coat of many colors, and then they thought he was dead or that he killed him, something along those lines. He ended up getting traded out, and he ended up being in Egypt, all the things. And it's like all of a sudden now it's like their assumptions of you, and it's not, I don't even feel like this is just assumptions. I feel like this is just what people really started spread, like getting rumors spreading, gossiping, like sowing seeds. I'm getting like like in the astroturf. That's so interesting, getting like a needle in astroturf, like really trying to make like the falsity, like the falseness, like really trying to like sink some seeds so it could grow, and that yeah, like trying to give you a reputation. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly actually. I was like, it's so funny because like as I retract, like I can feel myself like retracting into like, this is someone that you really need to I start getting into like military, like strategy vibes. This is a person that has strategically tried to do something to your life. And I feel almost that like right here, you're at a point where you're like, well, I can be just a strategic. In fact, if this is like a parent or a family situation or something like that, you're really like, well, you taught me, and you taught me well. Welcome to my trap. Did I drip that? Yeah. Oh, I'm getting sass. Total sass. Mm-hmm. I like it. Pile. Where are we at? I remember. Oh goodness. I'm like, do I have to keep track of these things? Apparently. I feel like we've done 3 piles now. 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah. No, we've done 3 piles. Did I pick out a 7th one? Well, I don't want it. Surprise! Pile number. Oh, did we lose another? I guess that's maybe I do it while I like the lives. I'm like, well, who's gonna watch on a Friday afternoon? That's the whole point of coming on here. But I'm also like, I had 4. I know I only have. It might like no, but then I don't care. Oh, surprise! I'm like, why am I in this energy? Because I was perfectly fine with it earlier. Surprise! It's like I don't know what I'm gonna get. Yeah, you might have Gemini traits. Assumptions people make about you. I don't know. Do they know? Because right, we're getting that surprise energy. Okay, pile number 4. So we only have 2 more piles. Cool. Excuse me. Pardon me. I bet that was really loud in the awesome new mic. Not yet. Okay. Pile number 4. Yeah, we're totally like switching up. Pile number 4. What assumptions do people make about you? You know what I like about this? I don't have to upload it. I don't have to like. I may not even have to make a thumbnail for this. I think we might be getting lazier on this channel. I know. It's all about the thumbnails. Oh, designing a thumbnail. Oh, I get readings from I make the thumbnail and the readings that follow. But like now, was that there's something there where I was like, is that? Of course there is. Oh, there's the magnets. Okay. So I don't get sore later. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on camera. I'm gonna take it out. Ow! Yeah, starting to hurt, but I love them, and I love having that look. Very cool. Oh, it's 44 on the Black Pinky Spirit. Oh yeah, those magnets are strong. Okay, I like the look. I don't mind this either. Okay. Yeah, surprise. That's yeah. Pile number 4. What assumptions do people make about you? I'm going to take them. Ooh, we got Neptune. Oh, Neptune in reverse. Sugar in reverse. Yellowing. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this. Yellowing. They think you're like a coward. They think that you don't have a, like, right. Okay. I don't like this energy at all. No. Why? Okay. So yellowing is like a yellow, like back in the day, like people would say, like, are you a coward? They say, are you yellow? Right? That's old. So like, that's like, it's like people think that like you won't stand up for yourself. Assumptions, people. And then we have Neptune in reverse here, which is all about, like, Neptune is like, it's like Uranus. It's like one of those energies where it's like, ha, gotcha, right? And it's like it's a bit of a surprise, and it's something that's different. It's not like Uranus, but it definitely has those vibes. And it's like people just think like you're boring and like vanilla and like no life. Yeah, no, okay, I'm getting superficial because I'm like, I don't think that they think that you're vanilla necessarily. I think that they think that you're super like superficial. Yeah, totally superficial vibes. So you might be like conventionally like really attractive. Like as I start like primping and preening, I haven't really paid attention to this, but like you might have significant Libra placements or something like that, because it definitely people are like, oh yeah, they don't belong, like they belong on stage or like in a pageant or something like that, but or on right as an influencer, but not like in the business world or something along those lines. And then we have because I'm like, what's the sacrum? And it's like sugar here in reverse. It's like there is no sweetness to you. Like they think that like you're like some bitter bee, right? Like negative Nancy, or like maybe you do have a little bit of a RBF. But like for me, like I try and keep my face at like a resting neutral, lovely, because I can have a little bit of a if I want to. And sometimes I do want to, depending on where I'm at. If I'm getting followed in the grocery store, like, yeah, I'm going to shoot you that look. Or if you're like being weird at, you know, in the park or something like that. But like, if it's just a normal person, like I try and soften myself. I also realize that there are like a lot of people that are really intimidated, by how I carry myself, not necessarily how I look or where I'm in public. It just depends, whatever. But my energy definitely speaks for itself. And so I try and soften the blow with some people because I'm really not trying to walk in there all high priestessy, but sometimes I have to, right? Because it's like, I understand that you and the children and all that other stuff are like just walking in there normally, but I'm walking there with the high priestess energy and I have 20 people following me. It's not because of like what I got going on. I'm telling you, I got sweatpants and a fucking ponytail rocking, right? But it's the energy, and it's like dogs will like lay with fleas or whatever, and like people that need energy, like healing and everything like that, especially if I'm not giving them attention and they're trolling around the grocery store looking for people to look at them and give them outward validation, and I'm not doing that, I'm going to attract even more. Ladies, if you really want to learn how to like get people chasing you in a grocery store, just ignore the fuck out of them. And I'm not trying to do this. I'm just literally trying to ignore the fuck out of them. Surprise! I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't want your validation. I don't like this is how you this is the assumptions that people have. Right. And it's like and so who are you really? So now we're gonna like flip the script on them. I love how we're going from here to here now. And the fairies. Yeah. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. Let's shuffle this up. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Pile number 4. Who are you really? Beep, beep, beep. Really interesting. Might be for just one of you, but I'm like, I know what toppings I like on my pizza. Somebody's like, hey, where do you want to eat? And you're like, not Chinese, not steak, and not Vietnamese. But anything else, I'm pretty. And they're like, it's like they want. You're very decisive. They don't want to say decisive, derisive. I might have to look that derisive. So also you might have like that energy where people either love you or they hate you, especially like people's like family or exes or separately. I'm getting definitely a lot of envy here. You might have a significant. I'm also getting like a big Libra placement. I'm getting Tauri. Yeah, any Venus, significantly Venus place where people are just like it's what they see on the outside, how you present yourself, and they don't realize how rich of a person you are on the inside. So you're real, the real you. Thank you, Spirit. First time I've had phlegm. Pardon me. It's like you make something come up in people. Sorry, I'm like I know it's gross, but I'm a medical medium, so like it just happens. I'm like that just came up. It's like I'm gonna like your natural detox for people. It's like this. Like these cards don't even want to talk. People. Oh yeah. People can feel that you can see the things that they hide inside of themselves. I feel like I'm getting something very specifically. I feel like there's somebody's like family that like wanted to meet you or like kind of like wanted to get like really involved or like all up in the business, and now there's been some information imparted to them where they're like, maybe I don't want to go there, maybe I don't want to meet them. They might be able to like see who I am or so. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like this is a very side one-off, but I am definitely getting where like somebody's family or past person or something like nuclear type of family, like they were like, oh, we're gonna come in there and kind of like jostle things up or whatever. And like now I think out of whatever, like this person doesn't want to come in because they have heard or they know that you are sensitive and getting that word derisive and not afraid to speak your mind. Like if you feel something with somebody or you're not afraid to, if I don't like you, I don't like you. Yeah. You are not afraid to not play the game. Yeah. I think there's definitely there's a lot of people where like, in families where they're like, oh, we don't like them or whatever, but we pretend that we do whatever. And I don't feel like you're one of those people. Take that as confirmation. Like I'm not going to play this game. And if you are uncomfortable with me not playing the game, then I'm gone. I'm done. I'm good. And I don't think people like really, well, it's kind of difficult, right? When you got to hold the fort all by yourself and be like, I know what's going on. And this, and I think you may have like somebody's really supportive. We're about to find out. Got 9 of Wands here. Interesting. People want to like lay down their assumptions of you. Oh yeah, with the Page of Cups, people want to apologize. I have no honestly patience, or people are like, oh, give them a second chance. No, I don't think you should give people a second chance unless they've proven yourself right. Like unless you've been in a relationship and they prove themselves over and something's like totally off. But like when it comes to people that like are brand new or anything like that, someone that chooses to treat you in a certain way, that's how they were going to do it. When they figure out like you might be like of a certain status or what they didn't think they were, or anybody that would change their mind, be like, oh, I wish I treated them better if I'd known who they were in the first place, versus the person that you presented them, which I don't think that you're like some crazy person, right? Because you wouldn't have this type of resume or repertoire or whatever it is, like word of mouth reputation, if you're a horrible person. And so regardless of whether you have like knowledge, or I'm not saying knowledge, but like I'm talking about experience, lessons, whatever, people would be like, oh, well, where did you go to school? Well, I don't know. How many fucking investors do I have in my back pocket that are willing to spend money on me? Or you can talk about your Yale freaking, I was gonna say license because that's hilarious, right? Like I dated this guy and all he did is like, oh my gosh. And then when she found out when I went to Yale, and then when I find out when I go to Yale, and I went to Yale, and then did I mention Yale Yale, yeah. And I'm like, you're 64 years old. Who fucking cares about Yale? They're all dead now. Like, it makes no sense. I love it. I got 0 people. Did I manage to offend everybody here? I love it. No, so we've got pile number 4. Who's the real you? It's like, I'm also getting like unencumbered with people's, yeah. So it's like people think that you're waiting for them to like come around, and I don't think that you are. Yeah, 2 Swords. They don't know how to compute. They don't. People want to matter to you. And I don't think that they don't not. I just don't think that they ever get close enough to, first of all. And why? Because they're fuck shits. Honestly. Like when we just, it's not I'm better than you or that, whatever. I just conduct myself. And I wasn't always like this. So it's not that I'm better than you, but I don't want to be around you. I want to be in your energy. I don't want my food to be in your energy. I don't want my plants to be in your energy. I don't want anything to be in your energy. And I'm sorry that you're a horrible person. I was a horrible person too. Pile number 5. I'm like, and we're done. Pile number 5. We got the cat. The cat, Bastet. I say that because Bastet, I don't know much about Egyptian, but I'm totally into it, and I'm totally going to be studying it more, yada, 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 yada. But like, here we go. Cat Bastet. On the live. Where are we at? Ooh, almost at an hour. Oh, my little Bella. Thinking about food now, for sure. Okay. I'm like, yeah, this is not the pile. I said, go for the tea. Go for the tea. Oh, y'all don't want the tea. I know you want the ginger. I want the ginger. Are you in love with the ginger? I'm in love with the ginger. I'm in love with the ginger. She want it. She got it. Always love the redheads. And now I get to be one. How cool is that? Bastet the cat. Here we go. Pile number 5. Pile number 5. Oh, I got a little baby. There's so many. Okay. We're going to pull a chunk from here. We're going to pull a chunk from here because even I, with my piano hands, I mean, I can do it. But that's kind of hard, right? That's like hardcore, right? Let's see. Can we do it? And tuck my tummy in. Two cards want to come out. Dolphin in reverse, an older man. No, we're not taking him. We're not taking him. All right, here we go. We doing live? I am. Yeah, hello. Hi. I don't know how long ago this was. We are. How do I don't know how to. I don't know how to respond to you. Yes, we are. Tiger, Butterfly 20. Oh, okay, right on. I don't know how to like type back to you, and I got the nails on, so it's not a good look. Ooh, pardon. Well, the nails are a good look, right? I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh no, I know somebody here. Actually, I don't know. Do I know you? All right. I mean, I know you from like, you're like my oldest fan, my best fan. But I don't know if I know you like personally. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. This has got to come out, apparently. Bird perched in angel. Oh, bird perched in reverse. Waiting for news, package, letter, angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Okay. Good people then. Thank you. I just dig that you're like so verbal and like so like into the piles and you know, blood isn't always, you know, it's like energy, right? It's energy. So you're good people. Thank you. Ah! Going forward, we have kangaroo. Interesting. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. That flew all the way up top. Interesting. I'm just like, okay. Let's go ahead and focus. Energy, because I'm like, that flew there, that flew there, that flew there. We're talking right now. Okay. Let's go with pile number. Golly. Did I say golly? Why did I say golly? 4 or 5? Yeah, 5. Oh no, we're in the bastard cat. Okay, we're still here. Okay. What assumptions do people make about you? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. First of all, they're very distracted. This might be, it's like my hidden high priestess. It might be you, Tiger. I only say that because I'm like, right? Because like it's everything like throws up in my hand. Yeah, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this, and that's it. Dog. Protection from a powerful friend. Pay attention to your work in reverse. Do not be tempted to lower your standards in reverse. Very cool. I like. All right. So let's see here. Have we even? No. They're like, all right. Well, then let's just read you to love. If we say read people to filth, that's like, all right, Tiger, we're talking. So what are the assumptions that people make? And let's just see if it's right. So I'm already getting, oh, as my voice cracks, I'm already getting like fire. Getting like Sag Leo. There might be like a weird Aries like offshoot, but like Sag Leo. I'm getting Sag like falling into Leo. It's weird. All right. What are the assumptions that are made? Like I'm going to slow down. That flipped. Things flip. Elephant. Might want to look at pile number 1. I don't even know what that is. Yes, stupid. Oh wait, I can't, or else I'll get distracted. We have to stop. I'll look back at it. But so I am getting elephant out. So you might want to look at pile number 1 because that literally came out in the first. I am getting big energy off of you, right? I mean, to get elephant and more water on the bottom here with the whale, but it was like face down. It was like on this side of it, right? Like to have like the biggest mammal on Earth and the biggest mammal in the sea. You know, like it's like emperor, empress energy right there. Oh yeah, you're distracting. I'm getting like, you know, like submarine, like sonar vibes off of you, assumptions people make about you. It's like, do I like it? I don't like it. Like, you know, like pull off a little bit. Like I'm not looking to be led to what my thoughts are of you. So that's a little intense. So you might want to lay off that. You may not know whether you're doing it or not. I'm not really actually feeling like maliciousness, but like, here we go. It's like when we talk about this and we're like in flow with this type of stuff, this is where like your karma, let's take that as an hours, like your karma might be wrapped up. Like this might be something you learn from like a parent or something like that, where it's like, let me just wrap this person around my finger. Let me just wrap this. Yeah, I definitely I'm getting like a bratty, manipulative wrap. You might want to like, you can use that, sure, but you can break it up. It's kind of like in I don't know when I go to chef language right now, but it's kind of like when they're like, I'm gonna take this hot dog, and the hot dog has chicken fat and this, that, and the other, and all this other fucking shitty crap in it. I'm gonna pull it all out, and I'm gonna say like, well, the hot dog has beef, and it has chicken, and it has lamb, and it has whatever, and then it has like, and it was all stuffed into this like intestinal thing or whatever. But maybe, like with these really great chefs, they make great things with intestines or something. It's like you can decompose the things that you did as a shitty person in your life. I know that sounds really weird, and so it's kind of like what I'm doing, teaching people how to like unfuck themselves. And I feel like you definitely have there's an energy here where, I mean, that I think it's second nature. And I think that's something you need to watch from a karmic standpoint. It's not for me judgmental, like not like as the elephant comes up again. Yeah, you are definitely a person that has had to go through a lot of personal struggle. And again, with the elephant, it's like, and here's the thing: it's like we remember, we don't give a fuck, right? I don't give a fuck. I have to forgive you, because if I don't forgive you, I have to forgive you, but I will not forget. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Cappy Sun. That can be good. That can be bad. But also with the double, honestly, with the double, this is where I'm at. I'll tell you. Lord Ganesh, right, is one of my peeps here, but the elephant is like pushing past and pushing past and pushing past. But sometimes it can be too independent. And I don't think that there's too independent. Here's the thing: it's like, I think that, like, yeah, hell yeah, you should get into a committed relationship. Do I think that you should marry them, change your name, your social security number, and put all your finances and your mental health status and health status into somebody else's fucking care? Fuck no. Do you want to have a cute little commitment ceremony on the beach and have a prenup? Or maybe not even marry them at all? Absolutely. Like, this is the energy. Like, I've been through enough, and it's okay to be enough. It's okay. Here's the thing: is it's okay to be defensive. Ooh, Taurus and Venus. I would explain all of this fucking Earth. It's a whole lot of Earth. It's a whole lot of ground moving shit. Oh, that's Virgo. Very interesting. Very interesting. But it's a lot of Earth, because I'm looking at that Cancer rising, and I'm like, so the opposite is the Capricorn, right? The Cancer and the Capricorn. Yeah. So back to the assumptions. This is fun. Hey, this is you and your earthiness, earthing it down for me, right? Here we go. Yeah. So A lot of interesting vibes, to say the least. All right, let's get back to the reading. So I think we're good there. I think you got your reading, Tiger. And then we're going to go to pile number 6, which is the bet. Pile number 6. Pile number 6. The bet. I feel like it's a big. Okay, the fairies want to talk. I'm like, he wants to speak. And you know, like town hall. Well, it is the high priestess energy, right? Hello, high priestess. Oh, somebody. Yeah. Now I'm feeling good. Slide right in there. I don't know, but this is for somebody. I am getting somebody that just like came back from an OBGYN appointment or has one or is an OBGYN. That's very specific, but I am getting a lot of like, I'm getting like gloves and lube. Sorry. Oh, that energy is here again. Sorry. I know it's gross. Mm-mm. And I'm looking at all my weirdness over here. Hey, it's a working bed. Not in that way. As I say, oh God, the assumptions that people make, I was like, not in that way. I was like, it's a working bed. And like, I got like my basket of this. I got my brushes. I got my laptop. I got my like all of a sudden I see in the bottom here, I get like this like totally sexual blue balls card. The assumptions people make about you. Well, first of all, I know you're my high priestess card. I just already had to like hack something up, but people. Oh my gosh! Sorry. Do you see this? Flabbergasted. I just got flabbergasted. When's the last time I've ever said that word, or even do I even know how to spell it? Oh, I love the fairies. I am not looking for your energy. I am not looking for anybody's energy over me. That's like really, really uncomfortable. Honestly, I'm not looking for prayers or love or fairies or your disgust or your disdain or anything like that. And honestly, your energy is making me feel a little uncomfortable, to be perfectly honest with you. So here we go. All right. Pile number 6. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have the ecstasis. Yeah, singer of connection. Yeah, there we go. What is that? I don't know how. What is that? I'm not really quite sure how to do it. What? How do I? How do I? Oh, I think we got it. So, that's quite a bit of. I mean, gosh, it's been about a year, right? I'm not quite sure who you are, but be lying. No lying. All right. Okay, now we can really get into pile number 6. Pile number 6. Here we go. I'm loving the auburn. I think that's the color, right? Auburn. Okay. Pile number 6. Have I done this many piles? Like I said, I don't think I have. Let's do it, baby. By the way, tell me what you think about the lashes. Tell me if you know which dead person told me how to do my lashes this way. Pile number 6. Are you my mediums? I'm guessing so. It's the first time I thought about talking to dead people today. Oh, it's here. I mean, it's cute, right? Like, my hair is there. Like, you can tell. It's a wig. I get fucked. It's fun. I was gonna say, if you give me another friggin' elephant. No. We got turtle, babe. My home is where I be. I go where I go. I don't stalk. Yeah, this is not attachment, right? Because the crocodile is all about attachment. It's all about, like, this is mine. I want to watch it. This is, like, I want to claim it, right? Yeah, got a wig on. And I could put it all the way forward and look like a crazy lady, or I could put it back and let it, like, go with the roots. And then, like, because I can feel well, it's obviously a wig. Well, you obviously have an issue with it because I look great in red hair. And I definitely can see. So I'm going to take out some of this bulkiness. You want to go to my other channel? I'm going to monetize this, right? Like, your hatred towards, like, my fakey wiggy. I'm going to take you to another channel, and then you're going to hate watch me over there. And I'm going to take out the bulk of this wig. And it's going to look sexy, and it's going to look natural, and it's going to look amazing, and you're going to hate me even more. But I'm going to get your watch time hours. So if that's the only way that I can squeeze, like, anything out of you and for your, like, ridiculous envy and jealousy, like, I'm not trying to, like, make this shit up. People literally made this their lives to do this to me. I literally have a job now because of how people, like, so pile number 6. What assumption? People just think you just party. Yeah, I think, yeah. Pretty privilege. Everybody wants to give you something. You must have parents. You must have daddies. You must have whatever it is. You're getting it from I'm getting a Francophile? What is that? Like a French. Ooh, the cosmic egg. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to say, like, man, they think you're, like, smart. Nope. They think you're pussy. Yeah, they definitely think that you got the goods. In the sack. Oh! And ready to attack. I mean, okay, I'm like, hello, Theodore. If you're not familiar with Dr. Seuss, I'm a big fan of his. He's a guide of mine. Well, he's not a guide. He's just a lurker. But we do have I get a lot of downloads. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's the lurker. Oh my goodness. I pile number 6, you already know. I'm like, do I need? I'm like, I feel like I'm just talking to you telepathically. I'm like, do you need to? Do we need to tell the rest of them how much we know about what we know? Apparently not. Moving on up to the east side. Like, we're just moving on up. You cannot make this. How many cards are in this deck? I am not. I was gonna say a magician. No, like, I'm not a mathematician. But you have to be a mathematician to be a magician, I think. I don't know. It's hilarious to me. Fox in reverse, Firefly in reverse. I mean, there's just so much here. Like, the assumptions are just like with the turtle on its back, like, you are the life of the party, but I also think, like, I don't know, there's a very, like, big vulgar sexual connotation there. And then, oh my gosh, as that flew out of my hand with the peacock and the camel. And they were in the upright, and these are upright cards. Oh, it's like people don't, that's what it is. The things that are upright about you, it's not what people focus on. It's not what they appreciate. It's not what they look at. Like, no, people want to find dirt on you. Oh, so those are the assumptions. Okay. And then, like, what's the realty? Now I feel like I feel I'm like doomsday. I'm getting like, oh, we just watched this movie, the Oppenheimer, the movie with about the guy who the Manhattan Project, like, I mean, it was incredible. But it's a lot of what do you call it? Responsibility, right? You're talking about like nuclear war, bomb heads, and all this other stuff. And yeah. So who are you really then? Who is pile number 6? No, I'd never make a pick card this long. Did y'all just see that? The great work. Magnum opus. Check it out. This is why I'm inspired. The magnum opus. Who are you really? You're like the biggest deal. People don't know. I'm getting MiGs, right? Like over like stealth bombers. Take that as confirmation. Sulfur in reverse. Like, this is the stinky smell. This is like the eggs. This is like, oh yeah, this is what we have to do to protect. Like, this is pile number 6. Oh yeah, we're about out of this baby. Marshmallow, my little earrings. I love them. Aren't they cute? Huge fan. Pile number 6. Let's go. Oh, I don't think. Oh my god, no! I don't think I like them. This didn't work for me. They didn't jump. That jumped. Birds and smoke and river. But I would say pile number 2 and pile number 3. It kind of like self-eliminated itself. Pile number. We'll have the hunger. Who are you really? It's past. I'm not gonna even look it up. Why bother? The Drowned King? I've never heard. Well, okay, so I haven't really looked at this entire deck. That's what it is. Assumptions people made of you. We've already spoken on that. Now, it's like, how do people feel about you? Or who they know who you really are. And it's like they drown themselves, right? People are realizing that they sealed their own fate with you. Oh, fog. Yeah. They didn't know what they were getting with you. So they seal their own fate, like their fog, like the fog has come in. They don't know what they did, honestly. I mean, I'm just like, this is so anticlimactic. The peacock's tail and the blood. And the Xanthos, which is what? The yellow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. The peacock's tail, and it was off. Blood. And the yellowing again. It's like they came, they conquered, and they failed. Yeah. That'll be it. All right. We'll see you on the flip. I love y'all so much. Thank you for hanging in there. I appreciate you popping in. All right. Take care. Bye. Let's see if we can, like, I don't know if we can do it. Can we do it from here? I don't know. How do I say goodbye? How do we say goodbye? Oh, how do I do it? I'm not gonna do it. I gotta do it when I can do it well. And